morning and hello. This is Traitornobdy here. Thank you, Nobdy and Nobdyettes, for joining me today. This isn't just another Minecraft video. This is actually an informational Minecraft video. We're talking about a lot of game talk today, and we're not talking about just games in general. We're talking about the gaming industry and inside of the gaming industry. So one of the facts we're going to be giving you today is the fact that the gaming industry is a $3.9 billion industry right now, and Twitch alone gets 15 million visitors a day. That's crazy, isn't it? Like, super fucking crazy that this is what gaming's grown in just the past 2 years, you know? It's grown to something that's bigger than the NFL, NHL, and the NBA. Like, it's sad, but at the same time, like, this is what it's come to. Even like Netflix has said that their biggest threat isn't HBO, it's Fortnite. Like, just take that one in for a second. Fortnite being a threat. Being a threat for Netflix. Crazy, right? Stupid and crazy. I think both. Let's make sure I don't fall off this time. I don't want to fucking fall off. Ah! Alright, fucking did it. Look, I fell off again. And here's another interesting fact. 2.4 billion people to this day play video games. That is just not normal numbers, you know. But as a normal gamer, we gotta bump them fucking bitches up. We gotta bump them numbers up, boy. Like, gaming is growing ever since the 90s. Like, I remember waking up as a 90s kid and my first console being the original NES. You know, whose first console was the original NES? Mine was definitely. That was my first console. That's what I played on. Like, it was I think my first game I ever played was a hockey game and Duck Hunt. Other than that, I didn't play anything else. Like, I played just those 2 games, and then after that, like, I wasn't really super into the NES, but I did end up getting really big into the Game Boy when the Game Boy came out, the original one. And then also, I really got into also the Super Nintendo, especially, you know, Super Mario World 2 and shit like that. Like, I fucking loved those games. Those were potentially almost my favorite games back as a kid. And then when the Nintendo 64 came out, like, Pokemon Snap, that was the thing for all of us as kids at that time, was definitely Pokemon Snap. But to get down to the nitty-gritty of this is where it starts getting dark. This isn't just like interesting facts and everything. This is actually where it starts getting dark. And 20 companies actually have been a part of this, and one of the sad things is most times is you don't think about this, but working in the gaming industry is just like having a bad boyfriend. You just got to choose which bad boyfriend you want to do, you know, how much bad you can live with. And it's just not normal for that to happen. Like, if you're in a job and you're doing something you love, you should be able to love to do it. You shouldn't, like, it shouldn't be hard work for you. But in these gaming companies, they have a term of something that is started through the gaming companies, and that's crunch. And crunch is what a lot of gaming companies use to push their games out. And a lot of employees have already said that that the companies that they work for that make them crunch don't even see the overtime benefits from it. Like, some say that they don't even get, like, just benefits in general. That's sad for being in a company that you had to go to college for just to get there. Like, you have to pay for an education to sit there and get there to work in that major gaming industry, and you put in those years of work, years of time, and the next thing you know, you're not getting paid for overtime, you're not getting anything special out of it. You're just working hard, and just you get a fucking carpal tunnel and your fucking nephew's respect, or like your kids' respect, and that's not worth anything now, is it? Like, it might be, a good thing, because, you always want to gain someone's respect and have someone's respect. But if you're not getting paid for the overtime, like, that's harsh work. You're working hard for nothing. It's sad. Like, to know what people have gone through in the video gaming industry just to, make us players happy. And us players need to really, unite and fucking fight against this and get better rights for the workers that create our popular video games. They're not the only ones out there that, need this, but right now they create our video games. They create what we play. They create the video games I use content to produce with, such as like Minecraft and then Apex Legends. There's major companies out there that are doing this, and it's just ridiculous. They won't receive, as I said, they won't receive any overtime or anything. And then this is where it gets into deep numbers. And 95% of game developers have crunched and worked overtime, and 80% of them saw no extra pay for the overtime. And workers said that crunch caused months and months of crunch can cause memory loss, PTSD, and some have even coughed up blood. And it just gets worse for all ages. And it all started just because for a game that was created for all ages, Fortnite. Sadly to say, Fortnite was one of the ones that started this one. And it's just not Fortnite, it's Fortnite, Apex Legends, and popular games. They all use crunch to the maxes because they end up sitting there and having to work their workers constantly is because they got to push new content out so much. It's because those microtransactions, these free games, you sit there, you buy a free game, but the way to look cool and the way to expect it to be cool in that video game is you have to pay for a candy axe, and also, like that unicorn axe up in Fortnite, and then all these skins in Apex Legends. And don't get me wrong, I play Apex Legends, and I also play League of Legends, and sadly enough, you want to hear the number for my League account, I've spent over $1,600 just by myself on my League of Legends. Because I used to get him a lot of stuff too. But $1,600 by myself on my League of Legends account. If you want, I'll show it on my Instagram. If you're not followed on my Instagram, go follow that bitch real quick. Because, you have to. But, because they're pushing out those new content and for battle passes, and as I said, the skins. And the crunch will never stop because of that. And if you complain about it, or you just if you don't work those overtimes, you're just gonna get fired. Like, that's how sad it is in the gaming industry. They'll just up and fire you like that if you complain about it, or if you just don't like the crunch. And people are furious, and honestly, us gamers should be furious too. This is an important matter. Like, this isn't just something to sleep on. We're potentially the ones that can get help with this. And in the end, this is another sad thing, is they use layoffs on a critical basis. They'll set you up for everything, work you, and then just let you go. That's just, wow. Like, that is jaw-dropping bad to say that that's how it is in the gaming industry. Is that literally they use layoffs on a critical basis. Like, they constantly laying people off. There's over companies this whole year that have laid people off and have not even felt one bit of sorry about it. And then there's nothing we can do. It's like the most that we can do is do what a lot of people have said and unionize the gaming industry. And if one gaming company does it, a lot of others will do it too. It'll just create that ripple effect. And then in the end, then it's all going to be unionized, and then gender discrimination, the crunch, and just all these bad things inside the gaming industry will stop. And we need to reunite. We need to unite on this now. So, like, if there's a hashtag for it, unionize the gaming industry, let's start getting that trending or something. Let's make a difference for this. And I have a couple other people that could probably agree with me on this. Actually, probably a hell of a lot of other people that can agree with me on this. Because I personally want to work in the gaming industry, not just through, like, maybe having a professional gaming team, but actually, creating my own video games. I potentially want to do that. So, to hear what's going to happen when I go to work in that gaming industry, it kind of worries me. And that's the nitty-gritty of it. If you want to support this and if you want to change things, let's get that hashtag trending. Unionize the gaming industry. And let's get that going. But this is Traitornobdy signing out. You know who cares? Nobody cares. We'll see you later.